What's going on, guys? Today we have a butane torch lighter. I've already used this lighter, just put it back in the packaging for this video, but been using this for almost a week now, week and a half. Probably run maybe 20-25 cigars through this lighter. This is definitely on the premium end. It's a super heavy lighter for a lighter. It's 5.5 ounces, which I love. I love the big, bulky feel to it. I mean, I got big hands, but I love the bigger style lighters. I really enjoy the slide butane lighter, button, igniter, whatever you want to call it. The profile is beautiful on it, in my opinion. The finish is really good. It's like a matte sand black. It is textured to a certain degree, but it is smooth to the touch, which is nice. It does seem to hold up well. I throw it in and out of my pocket, you know, with keys and stuff like that. I haven't scratched it yet. Again, I haven't put too much use to it, but I do also keep my stuff in good condition. Not only is this available in the black, it's also available in like a red and gold. So basically the middle section is like gold. It almost looks gold plated. Not really a fan of that. And the side pieces here are the red. Not really a big fan. The black is definitely the way to go, at least for me. This lighter is 2 inches wide on the bottom. It's 3.15 inches tall, so basically a little over 3 inches. And then it's 0.7, so almost 3/4 of an inch deep. Being that we're working on the bottom of the lighter, you can see the fill portion right there. And it's also adjustable with a flathead screwdriver. You can actually even do it with your fingernail. Stick your fingernail in there and give it a turn. Very easy. I left it exactly how it is from the factory. Show you the front side of it so you can actually see the torches. So they're angled. The outer two ones are angled in. So the center one shoots straight up. So they're both angled, so you got one center hot point. I do like that to a certain degree. If you had 3 of them just pointing straight up, it would burn the cigar weird. You would have like that outer edge burn, and then the middle wouldn't burn as good. So this one, you could do a little bit more intricate work and just heat up the inside of the cigar, especially while you're smoking. It's very nice because sometimes you'll get a little canoeing on a cigar if it's not properly humidified and all that stuff. You know, anyone that smokes cigars knows, you know, you have a cigar sitting like this for a little while. Sometimes it's a little softer on this side than it is on this side if you don't rotate your stock. But pro tip, rotate your stock so you don't have that issue. Anyway, the top is nice flat. It doesn't seem cheap at all. There's no play in it at all, which I really like. And it definitely is sturdy. The body is a zinc alloy. I'll show you guys some of the features of this thing. So obviously you have the branding on the front, which you guys already have seen. And then on the bottom here, we have 2 little tabs that you can put your finger in to pull out. And you have 2 cigar punches. This one, you have the smaller size, which is 7 millimeters, and you have the larger one, which is 9 millimeters. I almost always go to the bigger size, but majority of the cigars that I smoke are at least 54, 56 ring is like the smallest I generally smoke. So here is the cutter. So you got a little tab here that pops it open. This is spring loaded. Very nice. It doesn't feel cheap. You know, the tension on the spring is good. It doesn't feel like it's something that's going to break off and, you know, just be shitty. The one good thing is that it's a double blade. So if you guys ever used the single blade cutters, you know they're straight garbage. I throw them right out, or I just don't even take them. Even if you bought a cheap cutter, any cutter, make sure it's at least a double blade cutter. Don't buy the single edge ones. Just pro tip, once again. It's nice. I mean, we'll cut a cigar in a moment with it. The only thing I could say is that the tolerance on here, it's a little wiggly. It does slide, you know, relatively easily. It has like little channels here that it rides on. Yeah, I can't speak today. But yeah, even if you push on the bottom, it does, you see it does flex a little bit, and then it closes. Same thing with the top, flex a little bit, but it still does close. A little pet peeve, I mean, again, for something that's $130 essentially, or pretty much anything over $100 range, I've never personally seen a lighter with a cutter built into it like this. This is going to be the first one for me, probably for most of you guys as well. I've said this countless times on this channel. Anything that's multifunctional never does any one thing all that well. With the exception of this, there's really not too many things that can go wrong. A lot of cigar lighters do have the punches on the bottom, and I critique them a lot because they fold out on the bottom, and they usually only go 90 degrees with the lighter, and you can't get basically anything bigger than a 56 ring in there to punch. So they fixed that with this. It's wide open. You could put a fucking 5-inch wide cigar on there and punch the hole on it. You have no issue with that. That was one of my biggest gripes with cigar lighters that had the punch built into it. It was just not functional at all. It just didn't work. Why even have it on there? There are a few exceptions, obviously. I don't need 5,000 comments below stating that this lighter, I know, I'm talking generally speaking, and this one you don't have that issue with. You know, there are ones that fold out from the bottom that go all the way out, and you can punch just about any size cigar, but they're few and far between. So on the cutter, on the punch side itself, it has a little knockout, so when you close it, it pushes the cigar out. I got a cigar here. This is the Ramon Busso Genesis series. If you guys haven't had this cigar, definitely get your hands on one of these. If you're a darker smoker, a Maduro smoker, this is definitely something to get your hands on. So we're going to cut this open using this the cigar cutter here. I don't know what the best way. I'm a righty, so I'm going to put the blade in my right hand through one of these and cut it. So you can see it, a little hesitation on it. You know, I think that might just be, like I said, from the slight tolerance issue here. Other than that, the blades are sharp. They're stainless steel as well as the punch blades. Here's the cut. It's a little hard to do on camera, so it's, yeah, of course it's a little angled, nothing crazy, but you can see a little bit of frilling on the top here on this section. It didn't cut perfectly smooth, but again, there is a slight issue with the tolerance of this. I don't know if they'll ever fix it. If they do, great. If not, I didn't buy this to use this cutter. Again, anything that you buy that's multifunctional doesn't really do anything well. You can get by if you want a straight cut, and it does work. As you can see, the cap is cut nicely, so it will get the job done. You know, it's not going to compete with dedicated cigar cutters or dedicated anything. A punch is a punch. Doesn't matter what it's on, whether it's just a dedicated punch or if it's on a lighter, they all work the same. It's a round stainless steel tube. If you talk to anyone and they tell you one punch is better than the other, do not even listen to that motherfucker anymore because he's wasting your time. They're all the same. It doesn't fucking make a difference whether you get a fucking $5 one or a $20 one. Really doesn't matter. What really comes in is the cutter and then the actual lighter itself, because we're talking about lighters. And this lighter is a fantastic lighter. So you got your punch features on here. The cutter, okay, it is what it is. And like I said, it gets the job done. Would I buy this again if I lost this? I think I would. And solely based on the weight of it, the beautiful black finish, that seems to be holding up very well. If it does peel or start to get shitty or scratched up, I'll do a follow-up video on it showcasing that. We actually use the shit on the channel that we review. We don't just get a product, open up the box brand new, do a couple cuts and tell you how fucking amazing it is. No, we actually use all of the products that we test multiple times. We get the longevity. We want all of that. We want to put a good, honest review out for you guys. So if you guys see any video on this channel, you can be sure that everything has been thoroughly tested and we're not just jerking people off here. Again, that's just what we do here. So if we do have a video up, it is a genuine review. We don't get paid. We'll never get paid on any videos. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to go check this product out, they do have an Instagram. The brand, like I said, XIFEI, whatever you want to call it. They're on Instagram, and they sell their products on Amazon. So head over there, check them out. They have a ton of other shit on there. I'm hoping I can get to it to start reviewing, and stay tuned. So that's all we got for you. If you guys like this video, hit the like button. Please consider subscribing. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers now. Thank you guys very much for watching. Take care.